I have no idea how do I take care of this baby. Whether you take anything away from this video or not, please seek help. Beautiful bonding and a loving experience with your child. And not to scare you, I still have pelvic pain. I had diastasis recti. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for watching this video. I am Shilpa. I am a mom to my little one Vihan, who is 8 months old, and today I wanted to share my learnings and my experience over the past 8 months of being a mom. If you are an expectant mom or parent, new parent, or planning to be one, I hope this video finds you and you find it helpful. The intent is not to be preachy and as if I know better. It's just what I have found out and wish I knew earlier so that it would have been a much smoother ride. But anyways, without further ado, let's get into the video. 15 ways to prepare for a baby. I have a mom brain which is very forgetful. I have some notes. And my son has already torn this. Anyhow, to seek help. Like, this is such a no-brainer. Just I was before pregnancy, someone who would do everything by myself. I felt it was far too far-fetched for me to try and do everything after having a baby, because I needed that emotional support, mental support, physical support. So the best thing you could do is to have a friend or a family member you trust to come over and help you with the chores or for a meal or to take care of the baby. Anything, any way that you can get that help and you find comfortable taking that help, do it. The other way that you can seek help is definitely in the hospital. Like, have all the conversations you want with the nurses and doctor and your pediatrician about whatever, be it your own healing process, how to feed the baby, how to get the right latch, anything pertaining to that. I mean, I sometimes feel like I wish I asked more questions, because I researched so much about it and I felt like I kind of know enough about it. But I think I was not really prepared for the unexpected things, because as much as you are prepared, there are things that's going to surprise you. So definitely, even if you are prepared, don't hesitate to ask that help. The other way that I seeked help is to have a postpartum doula, someone who is having experience with childcare, with postpartum. So the moment I realized my son is coming with us, and I was like, I have no idea how do I take care of this baby. And immediately I figured out someone who is definitely COVID negative, and they came home and helped us with everything. And it was just 4 hours of their time, but I felt that was very, very helpful in the first few hours and days of you getting a hang of parenthood and motherhood. Next thing is to have a phone a friend or phone a family. This is something where I feel I got the biggest support, because my mom was that pillar of support at that point of time, because as much as I wanted her with me, and which wasn't possible, I used to call her and share my emotions, share my journey and what I was going through, and vent it out. And it helped me immensely to kind of, when you speak out and when you kind of verbalize, you know what your problem is, and you also know what this possible solution could be, rather than just kind of making it up in your head and going bonkers over it. And I can't tell you how much important it is to have your mental peace of mind. No matter whether you have help, you don't have help, at least you can seek somebody, from your family member or friends who can give you that moral boost and support. I remember those forms with postpartum depression, and I had to fill in, and I wanted to be honest and try to fill that in and realize that this is very important. Your postpartum experience is important, and if you feel like you are not your best self, it's so important to get that help. Whether you take anything away from this video or not, please seek help. The next point is to have your partner on board with you right from the beginning, right from when you are pregnant, if not possible, at least after having a baby. You need the father and child bonding is so crucial. I felt like that was a very easy process. It was very, very intuitive for him to just be part of it and understand where I needed help and things that he could really cover up. Like, he was just hands-on, whether it was feeding, diaper changing, giving bath, anything that was needed to be done for the child. And I think that has really supported me as a mother to be better at being a parent. If that's not intuitive enough in your situation, maybe sit with your partner and explain it to them and try to have a conversation where you can express your emotions and find a way to navigate the whole parenthood with your partner. The next thing that I did not know was sleep deprivation is real. I think it never synced in my nervous system and my brain. And not to scare you, especially if you are planning to have a baby, but just trying to tell you that there are ways to combat that situation, and have a better, happier bonding journey with your child. One of the ways is definitely to have your partner with you. So my husband could, really feed him, do the diaper change and put him to sleep while I am sleeping. And when he needs that support, I do it, vice versa. His body change. Your body has changed. It's gone through a marathon. Definitely show yourself some grace. That's what I'm trying to tell myself, to be more patient. And if I give it some time, it does get better in terms of your, body coming back to shape. So just, I still have pelvic pain. I had diastasis recti. I'm going to make a whole postpartum video about it. But all those things is only to, bring this beautiful child to this universe. So I felt like it is going to come back. We'll have to just be graceful and accept it. As much as you would want that to be faster, it may take longer, but you will get there. You will get there. Breastfeeding and pumping was a little challenging for me. So the way I would suggest for you to get that right in the first place is to get that latch right when you give birth, within the first hour or within the first day. If they are in NICU for some reason, or if there is some kind of emergency where the child can't bond with you right away, ask your pediatrician or ask your doctor, how do you pump, how do you breast pump, and get a hospital grade breast pump and pump it, and you can feed the baby through that. It's so important to get that hormone sticking and running, and for the body to know that you'll have to produce more. This is where I faltered, and I to this day feel there's a pinch in my heart, honestly, and I wish I was more vigilant about it, and I could do something about it. But I tried everything in my power, and I still couldn't fully feed my baby with breast milk, and I had to supplement with formula. So I just want to let you know that that doesn't have to be your case. You can get that going if you follow those steps of pumping and getting that right latch and breastfeeding right from the beginning. You can tweak this whole breastfeeding and pumping thing is to have a professional help. Have a lactation consultant visit you right when you are in the hospital, or even you can invite them home. There are a lot of websites where you can find lactation consultants, and you can ask them to come home and help you. They totally know the different concerns that you may have with lactation and all that, in terms of like clogged ducts or engorgement and things like that, and they can really help build that bond with your child. You do get efficient after having a baby. Now what I mean by that is When I was busy with my job and everything, before having a baby, I was just thinking and wondering how on earth can I accommodate a baby in my life where I'm so busy and I'm barely having time to spare for anything. But funny enough, I was able to. It's just that your priorities change. So just wanted to let you know that if you are wondering how can I fit this in my schedule or in my life, you can do it. We both took childbirth class, which really immensely helped me with natural birth. As much as there are, free, videos out there, you can totally do that. But if you feel like you get a very streamlined help from a professional, I think that's also a great place to, go and learn from. Definitely take maybe a child care class or a newborn care class with your partner, and also know CPR. But of course, I'm going to say this is not absolutely necessary, because there are ways to do it. You have online options. You can ask your friends, or if you have family members who already are an expert at this, then you may not need this help. You may not need some classes to teach you how to give a bath or anything like that. To get your baby on a sleep, nap, play routine. I remember my son, even now, he's 8 months old, but if I realize the moment he wakes up, he has his awake window for 2.5 hours where he's active, and he feeds well, and then he can get his play time. By the end of that 2.5 hours, I can see him like little sleepy and drowsy, and immediately when I put him to sleep, he falls asleep, and I know when he's going to wake up. So there's this cycle that I've kind of figured out based on my child. To figure that out and put them to sleep, you just get your day, and you can do things around your baby as well, like taking a shower, for example, or anything. Getting them on a schedule means a happy baby, a happy mom, a happy father, a happy family. Honestly, what more you need? Right? Bridget Teyler is the person's video, she has a YouTube channel. She's a childbirth educator. Videos where it was the support system for me in terms of resources, and I really took a lot of help from those videos. So I will link that in the description box below. She also has a positive affirmations meditation about how you bond with the baby while they are in the womb, and how you can be relaxed, and how you can have a natural birth, or whatever birth that suits your situation, but in a more happier, calmer space. I am not going to be preachy here. I am still do lose my cool sometimes, but it doesn't mean that I'm not striving for it. Every single day the attempt is to have that peaceful environment within me and outside me, because it affects the child. So it's always important, especially when they are in your womb, for you to be happy as a mother is very important. And this positive affirmations meditation was very helpful. It's a series of 13 different meditation. So every night before I would go to sleep, or in the early mornings while I was pregnant, I used to listen to this, and it was beautiful. Have a baby registry where you can add in all the items that you probably need, and you will get a discount. This is something that I created on Amazon. I'm sure there are different brands who offer this baby registry, like 20% off your total value of products you're getting. It could be clothes, diapers, feeding essentials, bath essentials, anything of that sort and that nature. We had Amazon baby registry, and it helped like a lot of our family members who wanted to support us. We just sent that link to them, and they got us stuff from there, which is really sweet. Like, you, instead of getting something that you may probably not use, here are the items that were gifted by our family and friends. So I think that's a great way to also plan for a baby financially as well. And lastly, the one thing that I forgot to mention is don't be hard on yourself. Every journey has its own struggles, and you're going to come out of it. Your journey is unique, and just be kind to yourself. If there are days that you are a complete mess, it's okay to be that. It's okay if your chores are not getting done or anything that is bothering you. Give it time, because especially in the first 3 months, it will take some time to get a hang of it. Don't set high expectations like you've got to do this as well and 100 other things, especially when you don't have the manpower and you've got to do it all by yourself and with your partner. Just take it easy, take it slow, enjoy, bond with your child, and that's the most important, phase in the first, few days and months. With that, it's a wrap. I hope it was very helpful. Don't forget to like if you like this video, subscribe if you like motherhood and lifestyle content. That's what I'm probably planning to make on this channel. And also, most important is to hit that ding button, which is notification bell. And thank you so much for patiently listening to me. I am still nervous. I'm still figuring out this whole camera situation, but I am so glad I'm doing something that I'm very, very happy to do. Thank you so much for watching. This is Shilpa signing off. Bye.